Please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
Hello, darling. You're right.
I mean, 10 years' time, Trump went from Mick Jagger on The View to Hitler, literally. That back in 2011. Now The View has become the poster child for Trump derangement syndrome, and the media, the Democrat media complex, once also a huge Elon Musk fan as well. Take a look.
And I would argue that the new Jesus Christ of our era are Steve Jobs and Elon Musk. And it's important to have heroes.
The 47-year-old engineer has been called the real-life Tony Stark, better known as Iron Man.
Elon Musk, a.k.a. real-life Iron Man.
He is a genius, and at least for now, the world is better off having Elon Musk in it than not.
Boy, oh boy, it makes you not like the media even more. The left had a love affair with Elon Musk not that long ago. A lot of passion. He got invited to all the fancy cocktail parties. They even wanted him in their movies. Well, that changed the day that Elon Musk endorsed Donald Trump, the same day that Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. And boy, did the media ever turn on Elon Musk.
We spent 3 days, debating, having them trying to debate that President Musk gave a Nazi salute. Of course he did.
He's incompetent. He's a thief. He's a Nazi, and people don't trust him.
I'm not saying he's a Nazi. I'm saying the Nazis think he's a Nazi.
Okay, so first it was Donald Trump. Now it's Elon Musk, public enemy number one in Washington, as deranged liberals attack Tesla dealerships and Tesla owners and just Teslas in random parking lots and driveways because Elon Musk is making the government more efficient. It's like an oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp. It makes absolutely no sense. And joining us now for reaction is actor Dean Cain. Dean, great to see you. So Elon Musk went from being compared to a modern-day Jesus Christ to being called a Nazi in less than a year. Those are Democrats.
Pretty quick turnaround there. The thing is, they're talking about being the party of tolerance and inclusion, and that's only if you have the same opinion. The second you break from their prescribed views, you're out. You're a Nazi. And the fact, and listen, as far as I'm concerned, anybody who uses the term Nazi to describe somebody these days, like it's just lost its weight. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, you have the wrong opinion, boy, they come after you. And he is the real life Iron Man. I love Elon Musk. I love what he's doing. I loved it beforehand. I love what he's doing now.
Yeah, he's giving up a lot to try and help the country. He's given up a lot, to put it mildly. You just bought a Tesla, the exact same one that Donald Trump bought when Elon Musk brought that whole truckload of Teslas to the South Lawn. Why? Why'd you buy one?
First of all, I didn't get a red one. Just want to make clear on that one.
All right, yours is not red.
You're asking to get pulled over. I know, I'm a police officer.
Right.
Look, what made me do it was I was disgusted by the reaction to everybody reacting to Elon supporting President Trump and trying to cut out waste, fraud, and abuse. I mean, it's such an easy, straightforward thing. It's the same thing that these politicians have been talking about for decades. But now that they're on the other side, suddenly they're going to turn that into a negative thing. It's crazy, crazy to me. So I bought a Tesla. The thing is, I looked at a Tesla first. And I've been sort of, I've got my cars. I've had them for a long time. I love my gas cars. Aston Martin. I got a Ford Raptor. I love my vehicles. But then I got in a Tesla. Because of this, I was like, let me check out a Tesla. And it's incredible. It's the fastest thing I've ever been in my life. I'm going to get rid of my Aston Martin now because the Tesla just kills it.
Really?
And my kid and his girlfriend and the younger generation, they get behind the wheel of this thing. And it's so intuitive and it's so phenomenal. I happen to love the car. It's a great quality product, and I love to support Elon and what he's doing.
So I kind of feel the same way. When I first heard about this, Greg Kelly here at the network bought a Tesla as well. I was like, I don't want to sell Teslas on the air, but I do think there's an element of this that Tesla has become the car of conservative America, and it's not about selling them. It's about supporting what's right. It always comes back to what's right. I was in an Uber yesterday, and it was a Tesla here in New York City, and I was asking the driver all about, what it's been like. And he's like, at stoplights, I have to keep my head on a swivel. Now, you're out west. Do you have any concerns about something? Again, you were Superman, but do you have any concerns about, somebody doing something to your car?
Well, first of all, I'm always trying to be vigilant anyway. But yeah, I look around. My mother doesn't like the fact that, I'm in a Tesla now. She's like, people are going to target you. And you know what? They're going to target me, then they better be prepared for the response. It's a ridiculous thing to do. It's criminal. It's domestic terrorism as far as I'm concerned. Now, those people, they bought their own Tesla. They want to kill it. Go ahead. But you touch my car, it's a different ball of wax. And I think that people have had enough of this. It's literally ridiculous and against the law. And people should be punished. Now, if they try it on my car, it might not turn out so well for them. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I also have a rule: if somebody's driving a Raptor, I'm not going to mess with that person on the road.
I got that too. Good.
I know, that's what you said. All right, here's a police chief in Minnesota who thinks that the domestic terrorists are the real victims. Take a look.
The suspect in this case may have been a victim, and I mean victim in terms of the rhetoric that is being spewed out here by some of those in leadership. We need our leaders to start leading and stop feeding this rhetoric. People should be able to drive whatever car they want without fear of going into a store and someone scratching their car.
So it's tough to make sense of, but to me it seems like he is saying that the people who are doing the domestic terrorism are the victims and not the people that own the Teslas, which is just so Minnesota.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? I just saw that too. I think I hope what he's saying is that it's the people who are espousing this violent rhetoric and saying, go attack Teslas. They're the ones who are the real problem. And these people who are, very malleable are listening to that violent rhetoric, because he said it's not okay to attack anybody's car. People should be able to drive the cars they want. So what it sounded like to me is he's saying, look, stop this violent rhetoric. It sounded to me like he was talking to Democrats, saying knock off this ridiculous violent rhetoric. I mean, look at when I see these videos, it just does my head in, man. What these cowardly, ridiculous people. They need to get knocked on their ass, to put it straightforward.
Yeah. And I just think, you think about them calling Donald Trump Hitler and a Nazi before the election. And that got me thinking. They're drawing swastikas on Teslas, the same people who called Donald Trump Hitler. That's the Democratic Party. The weakest men compete with girls, and the weakest minds celebrate that. That is the Democratic Party of right now, and that's what we're seeing. Dean Cain, drive fast, take chances this weekend, but do it safely. Great to see you, my friend.
Thanks for helping. Cheers, brother.
All right, we'll see you again soon. Thank you.